that's when we're going to forget. But you know what? For some reason, I'm not mad. Jays lose 7-0 to the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm not really. I'm mad because we lost to the Phillies. Yes. And the bats were not there. They clear as day were not. We finished with 6 hits. Now, the pitcher we faced has been pitching very well to start his young career. We haven't seen him yet. He, clear as day, dominated us. And Dickey gave up a couple home runs. That's it. Pitching wasn't bad. Hitting wasn't really there. Obviously, Encarnacion didn't play because of his jammed finger. But, tough one. I mean, they got to put that in the rearview mirror and move on. That's what we said about the 11-0 whopping in Detroit. They had to forget it and move on. And that's what they got to do here. They got to just say, you know what, that wasn't our night. It wasn't our night tonight. We move on, beat them tomorrow. It's an afternoon game tomorrow, so, you know, if you're at work, put it on the radio. That's probably what I'm going to do, or stream it on a computer or something, but just really not much to say about this game. But the one thing I want to ripe on, and the one person I want to give a little bit of crap for, because was Kevin Pillar. We know you're a free swinger. We know you like to swing at bad pitches. But my God, did you look awful at every single at bat. I mean, he struck out twice facing Eichhoff. He looked garbage on both strikeouts. He was reaching. One was in the dirt before it even hit the plate, and he's swinging at it. You know, and then in the 8th inning, I think I'm pretty sure it was the 8th inning, where they were trying to mount a comeback when it was 4-0. We had 2 on and nobody out. I'm thinking this could be good. What does Kevin Pillar do? He reaches for a pitch way outside and taps the third base double play. Ends anything that we had going. Not saying they would have come back and won the game, but my gosh, it was awful. His plate appearances were garbage. Bautista looked garbage at the plate with the strikeout in the first inning, and then the 2 pop-ups on to the catcher and the infielder. Obviously had the base hit later on, but just not great approaches tonight. They had 4 walks against Eichhoff, but they didn't do anything with them. You got to come up with a clutch hit. They had 2 on in the first inning and couldn't do anything with it. Obviously 2 on and nobody out in the 8th, couldn't do anything with it. So that's something you got to put in the back of your head and move on from. Tomorrow's a different game, different day. Marcus Stroman's pitching against Zach Eflin, who's making his major league debut. And I hope that the Jays, even though they haven't seen him before, light him up like they did Tyler Duffy last year. Because last year, I don't know if anybody remembers this game. Probably do, because if you're watching these, you're a huge Jays fan. If not, you became one last year. In that, I think it was that 4-game set against Minnesota after all the trades and the team started winning games, Tyler Duffy was making his major league debut. And we know from past, Jays players do not do great against guys in their debut. We lit Tyler Duffy up, just torched him. I hope we do that tomorrow. I hope Stroman's good. Hopefully the Jays can get a W tomorrow and even up the series going back to Philly, and then we're not really in a bad spot. But you really can't, you can't think too much of it. Obviously, Baltimore and Boston play each other tomorrow, so somebody's going to lose, but somebody's going to win. So we got to do our job. We lost today, which is frustrating because then we could have gained a half a game, made it only 2 games difference, and forced the other teams to win, but we lost. It's okay. We're still 4 games over 500, and we're still very early into the season. This is only game 67. We still have just under 100 games to go, and we're 4 games over 500 and 3 out of the division. Long way to go. And plus we play Baltimore this upcoming weekend, so that could be a huge one. It's in Camden Yards. But before we start thinking about those series, one more here in Toronto. Zach Effen. I said it earlier. I'm not 100% sure. We pitch against him tomorrow. And then we flip to Philly for the next 2 games. Marco Estrada versus old Tampa Bay Ray Jeremy Hellickson. And to finish off the series, you got Jay Happ going versus Aaron Nola. The finale is going to be a tough game with Aaron Nola pitching. That's going to be a tough one. Hellickson has had a really good start to the season, not pitching too great right now. And Effen first started in the bigs. So it's going to be a very interesting one. Please, let's get the win tomorrow. Hopefully Edwin's back in the lineup tomorrow. We've seen good progress actually on Troy Tulowitzki and Brett Cecil. They're going nicely. Obviously, Tulowitzki had the setback, but he's slowly starting to come back. So hopefully there's no more setbacks on him. Brett Cecil's throwing on a mound now. So they're slowly getting healthy, and we desperately need that lefty reliever. But if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, leave a like, and if you really like the videos, and you like all the videos so far, hit that subscribe button, show me some love, and we'll talk to you guys after the game tomorrow, and hopefully we can talk about a great W against the Philadelphia Phillies. See you then.